Good afternoon and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View. What a start to the day that we have had, Celtic fans all around the world. It is currently Celtic. We are sitting waiting on obviously the team news coming out, but you'll see the screen up here. You'll see the Hibs score 2-0. Hibs half time are winning against Hearts. Come on, you Hibs! And I've been watching the first half. Obviously, I watched it to see um, a certain player that plays for Hibs, a striker, and I don't think that he's any better than the young striker that we have at. And I've got to say, it was an early start for Hibs as well. You were talking just 2 or 3 minutes into the game, and it was a fantastic cross in, and the boy hits it in the back of the net. And you've got to say, the second goal, that was good for Hibs. Hail, hail, everyone. Results going our way today. Yeah, it is that. And I hope that the results keep going our way. We will have, obviously, when the lineup comes up, but we will have also the live results from the other games this afternoon. I'm looking forward to the watch along today. It's going to be good fun. But anyway, tell me your thoughts on the game today. As you can see, the table. Celtic are now only 5 goals behind Hearts on goal difference. Now, why does that matter? Celtic are on 17 games. Hearts are on 19 games. If we could jump into that goal difference today, and you'll also see the previous games, the head-to-heads. 23rd of August, 3-0. March 24, 3-0. 4-2, 2-0, 3-0. 3-0 away at Livingston. That would be a fantastic result today. We did win the last game 3-1. A clean sheet would go a fantastic way to give a certain goalkeeper a bit of confidence. But I do think that going into this game, 3-0 was a good scoreline. And let's just hope that other results go our way also. Like the third result down. Hopefully that ends up in a draw this afternoon. So make sure that you do watch along. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And I'm just watching that second goal go in for Hibs. It's a cracker one, just sneaked in. That's the difference between Hibs and Celtic. I mean, a header like that from a Celtic player, and there's every chance it would have went past. But anyway, it's all going good. So give me your thoughts on Scottish football today in the comments as we are waiting for the lineups to come out from Celtic. When you look at the top of the table, it's looking not too bad, isn't it? But anyway, Celtic have put out a couple of statements today. For people attending the games today, arrive at the stadium early. The gates open at 1:30. If you're travelling, there's roadworks. And they say don't bring in pyro. As always, flags and banners are welcome. However, fans are asked not to cover the advertising. Drum and megaphone and flags are all permitted. The banner frame will be permitted to assist in preventing advertising being covered if required. And then it just goes on. The car parking fee, £5 for a coach. £10 for a coach, 5 for cars. And there's additional parking at MacArthur Glen. Who cares? Let's just get... We are a bit early starting this video today, so it will be around about 15 minutes before Celtic publicly put out the team. You could win the Paradise Windfall if you could play online today also. And you could win £4,000, the halftime draw via the app. Very forward thinking, isn't it? But anyway, given that result this afternoon, give me what you think the result may be with the Celtic fans. Where's the chat? Let's get the chat down here so I could see what everyone's saying to it. That's our setup. I'm sticking 5-0 on the Hoops. Every home game this season. Hopefully it starts today. Well, it's not a home game, is it? It is. It's not our home game, right? I'm going to come off this until the team news does come out. Just make sure that everything is up and working. Let's get some of the comments in. We have been shy, but the one thing is, what it's done is made people talk about our game more and more as more competitive. If this is us at our worst, do you know when you see the way that Hearts are imploding? You've got to say it. I mean, Hearts are completely imploding. Um, Hearts have won 3 of their last 5 games. They've drew games. Celtic have lost 2 of their last 5. Celtic will get back to winning ways. Do you know? I do believe that this manager will get it right. I believe that Wilfred Nancy will get it right, and he will. He'll make sure it's Hearts to lose. Do you know? It's not. It's not the fact that we have lost anything when it comes to the league. It's more the fact that Hearts are just complete woeful at the moment. We've went through our bad run. We've went through a bad run, and if this is us at our worst, if this is our bad run, God help everyone else. I mean, we play Livingston today, and it's a case of how many. They're on minus 15 of a goal difference. Celtic are going to add to that today. I think that Celtic will take at least 3 of them today. When we look at some, I mean, it's a great result for Hibs, considering the forum that Hibs have been on. Now, I got shot down because I had a feeling this morning. I mean, the missus has been like to me, "What's wrong with you today?" I've got a good feeling about the football today. I think that the results are going to go our way. I think that Hibs are going to get a result. I think that Rangers Motherwell will draw. You might even get a Motherwell win just to push them that little bit in front of the Rangers, which would make it difficult for Rangers to overtake them in the game in hand. And Hearts dropping points. It'd just be a fantastic day. It's the most amazing time of the year, as the song goes. Right. Desmond says he's going to stick a 5-0 on the hoops every home game this season, even though we are away today. McGrath is the best player on the pack. McGowan, Bowie, pretty poor. Yeah, Bowie's not the answer. I mean, we had the conversation this morning, is Bowie better than what we have at Celtic? And I think that the resounding answer to that is no, unfortunately. I don't think that he's better than a certain player that is getting an awful lot of stick. And I definitely think that spending 3 million on Bowie would be a complete waste of money. Big waste of money. Afternoon to Dell. Afternoon to Paul. Nords Celtic. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. Good to see you, Paul. It's great to see you, mate. And hope you had a good Christmas as well. 3-0 today, says Joe. Let's get Baz to 25k. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because we are getting closer to the 25,000 subscriber mark. So even if you don't comment on the channel, please subscribe. We are sitting at 24,551. We've got 400. Could we do it? With a little push? We could, with a little bit of help from your friends. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to the channel. If you want to join the membership, that's a completely different thing. But to subscribe, it is completely free. Just hit the subscribe button. It does help the channel out a bit. 3 points. I think 3 points is good enough. I'm on the Hibs. 2 plus 3 equals 5, says Dark. I need a manager that's not so predictable. We don't or won't mix it up. Interesting. Do you not think that we mix it up? I think that we mix it up quite a bit. Just running through. Let me just check that. Yeah. It's always great when you get new people onto the channel. Yeah. Someone's changed their name. Someone's changed their name. Yeah, Dark 4681's changed their name. Can't hide forever. And he just talks nonsense. But never mind. We'll let him go. Livy doing well. What clubs should be done to enhance the atmosphere, which ultimately helps Scottish football? By selling out the ground. No pyro. What about Hibs? I mean, Hibs let off pyro. Is this the way forward? I know that the fans and the ultras like to have their pyrotechnics at games, but Hibs put off pyro in front of their own fans today. Hibs were obviously in control of the pyrotechnics. I'd asked for permission to allow pyrotechnics to be set off. Is that Would that be better? Let's do a little poll about that. We've got 9 minutes. I know that the people that are ultras focused and ultras minded would say no, it has to come from the fans. Um, would pyro from the club be the answer? Hibs put off pyro today. They let off. God, fucking. Stop speaking Scottish. They let off pyro as in fireworks. They let off some kind of smoke bombs. Would pyro be the club? Would be the answer from the club going forward? Would you prefer pyro to come from the club, or would you just rather the fans did it? Would it be better? I mean, they say it enhances the atmosphere, but if it's done correct and in a controlled manner, and it stops people getting arrested, would pyro from the club be the answer? I mean, if Celtic were to appease the fans and go, right, do you know what? You aren't going to let pyro off anymore. We'll do it at the beginning of the games. You know, beginning the derbies and stuff. We'll let off pyro. We'll set the scene. We'll create the atmosphere. Be an interesting one. Something worth talking about. Do you know? And it was just the reason that I'm talking about it is because that Hibernian today let off pyro before the game. So it maybe is something that should be spoken about. Let me share them on the side. No pyro, couldn't see the game probably for the first 10 minutes. What's that about? If there's no wind, it's not on. It's 2-0. Be 3-2, nervous wreck match. Nah, I don't think so. What's up, Baz? 3-0 today? Do you think so? I hope so. 4-0 Celtic. Hibs are 2-0 up. Yeah, the game started at Hibs again. The game has restarted after half time. Would pyro from the club be the answer? It's got 66 votes in and 61% say yes, 39%. I might ask that when it's a bit busier. Because I'm just trying to think of ways that the club and the fan base can start to come together. We've already got one member of the establishment kicked out the club, left the club. If we get the other two out of the club, there has to be a coming together. By continually letting off pyro at games and putting Celtic at risk of bans and seating area bans and stuff, would pyro from the club in an official manner be better for the club? On the Hibs. 2 minutes into the game, and Hearts have went to a back three for this second half by the looks of it. Anyway, we've got 6 minutes until the Celtic team is announced. Hope you all had a great Christmas. Yeah, it was a great day actually. It was a nice day down the beach here. The beach bars are all open, which is good. It's the first time I've been to a place where the beach bars are open. Never used to happen before. Hibs have just scored! It's 3-0 Hibs! Come on! Yes! It's 3-0 Hibernian! Jesus, I wasn't even watching the screen. Get in there! It's 3-0! Oh my days! What a game! What a game! Your beauty! 3-0 Hibs. I'm too busy reading the comments. What a goal! That's them. That's them trying to play out for the back. You see, that is the issue with playing out from the back like that. Hey, gets in there, Bowie. After us saying that, yeah, he's not the best of players, but he did take that one well. He did take it well. Maybe Bowie is the answer. I don't know. Oh, here we go again. God, you've got to score for this. Put it wide. Oh, Jesus. Why did he not pass that? That should have been 4. That should have been 4. My score is about 3 minutes slower than this channel. I think anybody that's got a fire stick, they're all over the place. Should have been 4. Should have been. Bowie was watching your live earlier. I bet it was. I'll show them. I'm better than what they've got at Celtic. He wasn't in the first half, so whatever the manager says to him, watching the time, because the Celtic team will be out in any minute. It's a perfect result for Celtic. Absolutely perfect result for Celtic. Bites right into their goal difference. Just checking that. Put it back in the default scene. Celtic Football Club, have they put anything out yet? They have put a drone picture of the stadium. Celtic obviously trying to up the game a bit and take live pictures from a drone. But what it does do, oh come on, you need to see this goal difference now. The goal difference is 19 and Celtic are on 15. Come on, with 2 games. 2 games. We need to bite into this goal difference today. We need to score a barrel load of goals so Hearts know that we are coming. You know, if this is us at our worst, we are going to go on juggernaut mode and just steamroll everybody in the league. Come on! Yes, in there. On the highways. Right, it's time for this one to go. Yep. Where is it? It's always good when you subscribe just to come and watch the watch alongs, but we have the power. There we go. And guess what? 24-hour timeout. No luck. What a shame. What a shame. Yeah, get your point. You're gone. I don't need to see your point, and you only subscribed today. Anyway, Shell says she doesn't have confidence of our game today. What a shame. God, that was another shot by Hibs. Hibs are going for it, aren't they? Hibs are really going for it. Celtic team will be out in a minute, so I've got to kind of watch this Hibs game and get the team as it comes out. Will Paulo Bernardo get a start today? That is the big one. Will Paulo Bernardo get a start today? Will Paulo Bernardo be in the team today? That's the big question. The team will be out in 1 minute. Just less than a minute now, actually. Oh, the changing area. Team news soon. McGregor, McCowan, Engels, Benji Negrin. One, press the button, Celtic. Team is. Oh! Sinasalo! Sinasalo starts today! Absolutely fantastic news! What a day this is going to be! Sinasalo starts for Celtic. You beauty! Get in there! Absolutely get in there. No, just collecting that. Oh, Sinasalo! Get in there! Oh, let me get this team up. Big, massive news. Massive news, Celtic fans. Sinasalo starts for Celtic today. Yep, there is the team. Sinisalo, Ralston, Trusty, Tierney, Yang, McGregor, Engels, McCowan, Benji, Nigrin, Dyson, Maeda, and Johnny Kenny up front. Come on there. The manager's been watching the channel. He has listened. He has listened. Sinisalo starts the game. Yes. Yes. Get in there. That's the best news. Best news yet. Absolutely. Best news. Tell me your thoughts on Sinisalo getting a start for this game today. Thank God. Casper's injured, not on the bench. I don't care. Young Dohan, I hope he is injured for weeks and months and years, and that's him. He's on his way out to Celtic. I'll change my scoreline from 3-1 to 3-0 to the good guys. Casper's old hips don't like that pitch. That's great news. When you see the subs, Ross Dohan, Simpson Poozy, Scales, Shin Yamada, Bernardo, Hatate, Murray, Forrest, and Donovan. Still go with Yamada instead of Kenny. You don't know what he's doing on the training pitch. We've had this discussion before. Casper's got indigestion. Too much turkey for Casper. More than likely, about time says Celtic girl. Celtic just made my birthday by putting Sinisalo on goals. Happy birthday. Yes, Sinisalo. Perfect news. Your beauty. Oh, absolutely. I'm ecstatic. As you may have guessed, when that team was announced. Oh man, brilliant news. Casper's put on a few extra pounds over the Christmas period. That's probably the best news that we've had. I mean, not only dropping them, but you would think there has to be something wrong but with Casper to not even be on the bench. Maybe it's the fact that the managers went, this old dude's just not good enough. But I tell you one thing, what a boost. What a boost. Bowie has the power that we don't have. I thought in the first half he wasn't that great. Which Christmas did he put the beef on exactly? Right, now that you've seen me, that Celtic team, give me your score predictions. Give me your score predictions on the team today. And on the bench is Dohan, Simpson, Poozy, Scales, Shinyamado, Bernardo, Hatate. I mean, Rio Hatate has come back in. He has been ill, but he's back. He's on the bench. Dane Murray, James Forrest, and Donovan. You've still got to question the fact that Bernardo's not getting a game, but I think that as Celtic fans, we're all ecstatic and over the moon the fact that the manager has changed it slightly so that Sinisalo, who hasn't been on the bench, is on the bench for this game. You look at the heads for Celtic. I should maybe put back on the other screen. I mean, it's all going for at least a 3-0 scoreline. We've scored twice at Livingston in the past couple of games that we've played there. 3-1. Casper isn't our bomb scare at the back. Same as yesterday. 6-0 I think is due. If we score 6, it's absolutely fantastic, because when you look at the league now, when you look at the league table, the live league table, Celtic are on a goal difference of 15. Hearts are on a goal difference of 19. We score the goals today. We've got the game in hand. We bite into this team. The collapse has started, ladies and gentlemen. The collapse of Heart of Midlothian has begun. And I think it's not without time as Hibs go forward. Oh, nearly. Oh, they're still going forward. Strikers offside. Hearts are just scrambling to get the ball now. Scrambling to get the ball. 6-0, do you think that's going to be a good scoreline? I'd settle for anyone, to be honest. Diet's getting pumped. Yeah, there's that. Sorry, but Casper is rotten. Still a bit weary about Livingston. They gave someone a hard time last week. Yang double, do you think so? Casper got a wee T-Rex arms. Hope Kenny gets the goal. He needs that today. I hope Johnny Kenny scores. I tell you one thing: if Johnny Kenny scores a double, Hearts have got a corner here. Hearts corner, ball in, back post. Oh, Hibs player kicks it away out the park. Way out the park. Still remains Hibernian 3. Um, Hibs nil. Fantastic score. Like I told you this morning, put money on it. Put money on it. Benji played well last game, but Bernard will come on for him about 60 minutes. Big call, Sinisalo at last gets his chance. 4-0 Celtic. Casper gorged on Turkey. Hopefully Kenny can score today, build some confidence that he deeply needs. I think that if Johnny Kenny scores a double today, Sinisalo makes some amazing saves. Oh, this is going to be the best Christmas ever, because there's going to be a lot of humble pie getting eaten this afternoon. 4-0 Celtic. Brusky Dohan's on the bench. He has that. 5-0 if we take our chances. 3-0 if we don't. 5-0. A lot of big betting scores going on today, I think. 3-0. Shin deserves a chance for me. I'm not going to reply to Shin Yamada ones anymore, because he may deserve his chance, but if he's not doing it in training, he's not going to get a game. I mean, how bad do you have to be in training that you're not getting picked before Johnny Kenny? That should be the question. Do you know, the manager's not picking Johnny Kenny for no reason. He's picking him because of what he sees in training on a week-to-week basis. We need this win. Hearts bubble burst, blown live Aberdeen last time round. Wet farts. Top of the table midweek. Could we? Should we? Oh, can it happen? As I say, Santa and Hearts they both disappear after Christmas. Kenny hat-trick today. Jesus. How long left in the Hearts game? There are 61 minutes currently on the Hearts game, and it is still 3-1 to Hibernian. 3-1 Hibernian. But the best bit of the news for today has to be the fact that Sinisalo. Now, let's look at the back three for Celtic. The back three, could that be a troublesome back three? Because you've got Trusty, okay, you've got Tierney, and then you've got Tony Ralston. Tell me how you feel about Tony Ralston starting, because he's not flavour of the moment, you know, Tony Ralston. I've got a feeling 5-0 today. Where are the goals coming from today? Be lucky to be 1-0. Yeah, you've got Dice made here, you've got Johnny Kenny. And you can look at the stats in the last game. We had 31 shots on goal, we scored 3. Surely today you have to start scoring more. And all those shots didn't come from strikers. So Shin had his chances and missed sitters. I don't care if we win 1-0 today. A win's a win. Yeah. What a lovely day it is. It is that, isn't it? It's just, it's fantastic. It's a great day. It is a great day so far. And long may it continue. Surely they can't Hibs it. Ha ha. Oh, jeez. Hibs are going forward again. Oh, they've got 3 on the attack. Oh, that's a good ball in. Put it out wide, mate. Put it out wide. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, 2 Hearts defenders get back. 2 Hearts defenders do get back. It's still 3-0 to the Jam Tarts. Let me just see if this is updated yet. Still 3-0. We'll have the other score lines as we are live today, so make sure you join the watch along. Join in on the chat with the watch along. Watch it on the telly and then just get your phone on and join in on the chat on the channel. As that is the team. That'll update shortly. Sinisalo starts. About time. It is that. Sinisalo. I think that 2 degrees and sunny Girvan today. Let's turn it into the weather channel. I'm happy with the team, except I wouldn't be putting KT on that plastic pitch. Do we have an option, really? Because Kieran Tierney, I mean, you would then have to play Scales in that left position. I mean, you could have played Scales. Scales has got to feel a bit undone by. I think it was better the second half against Aberdeen when the Scales came on, and Kieran Tierney moved further forward. The Highlander says he's not confident as Hibs are making a substitution 3-0 for 64 minutes. 5-0, 28 to 1. I'd be sticking a tenner on that. Stick a wee fiver on 28 to 1. That's a cracking result. Ralston would run through a brick wall for Celtic. Yeah, he would, but is he better than Donovan? Do you know, we're saying that we're all ecstatic about Sinisalo being given his chance. Shouldn't Donovan be given his chance? You know, if we're all about thinking forward, it's great seeing Sinisalo on the bench. But do you see the stick that Tony Ralston gets on a weekly basis? People say, oh, you should never be in a Celtic strip, never mind on the bench. I'll tell you one thing, Hearts are playing better now that they're down 3-0. Oh, Hibs have stole it again. There's nobody out wide for Hibs here. He's having to turn back in on himself. Hibs got the ball. Hibs are well controlling. That Hearts bubble's burst. Hearts bubble has officially burst today. Celtic fans will be reeling for the fact that, you know, Hearts are about to implode dramatically the way that they have done. Scotty boys going for 4-0. I've had a fantastic Christmas, mate. Absolutely fantastic Christmas. I've got using an iPhone, iPad, 2 sets of earpods just for the watch along. Perfect. That's the way to do it. I'm fine with Scales being on Murray or another youngster. I mean, Dane Murray is on the bench. He's probably needed on the bench, to be fair. Donovan's the one that I'm thinking. Do you know, Donovan, should he be getting a run of games before Trusty? Before Tony Ralston, sorry. But then again, if you're Liam Scales, you're bound to be thinking, do you know, I've had a fantastic season up to now. Okay, I put the ball in the back of my own net. Don't know. This will be character building for Liam Scales, because over the last 4 years, Liam Scales hasn't really been tested. Oh, go on, Hibs again. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Come on. He's letting that away. Letting that away. Casper's had too much stuffing. Oh, Michelle's just put a tenner on. She's put money on 5-0. Sinisalo to shine, grab his chance with two hands. Let's hope he does. And I do think that it comes down to the fact that Kasper Schmeichel punched the ball away when it was easier to grab it in the last game. There's little things that you could look at Kasper and go, why did you do that? You know, because ultimately when he punched it away, it did put us under pressure. Here comes Hearts with the ball, the edge of the box, takes the shots. Oh, great save by the Hibernian keeper. Absolutely cracking save by Hibs. Long range effort from outside the box. Hibernian keeper dives down to his left. That was a cracker. Cracker of a shot, by the way. It's on target as well. Hearts with a corner. Can Hearts get some respectability back in this game? Or is Edinburgh going to be green and white? And there's the Hibernian goalkeeper just punched the ball away. Come on, you boys in green, make our Saturday more special, says Celtic Girl. That is the easiest way to get noticed on comments, especially on days like this. We need Johnson back for his style. Yeah, that's a good one. Ali Johnson. But then if you bring back Ali Johnson, when Ali Johnson does come back, Tony Ralston goes to the bench, and then young Donovan doesn't even make the bench. I tell you one thing, fair play to Hibernian, because Hibernian were so unfancied before this game today. And for them to be 3-0 up at home, I tell you one thing, puts things into perspective for Celtic the way that we've been playing. and Hibernian did have a good bit of pyro before the game that was set up by the club. So that's led to the question in the comment section. There is a poll. Would pyro from the club be the answer going forward? And this one split the fans down the middle. 55%. There's 200 votes. 55% say yes. 45% say no. Would it be a go-between for stopping Celtic getting fined? You know, Celtic have been fined a lot of money over the years by pyrotechnics being set off. Would pyrotechnics being set off at the beginning of a game in a controlled manner by the club, like Hibernian did today before the game, would that be an acceptable halfway point? I think it's a good question. I think it's a type of thing that needs to be spoken about. And if it anything that brings the club and the fan base back around the table has to be a good thing in my eyes. But I can understand that people that are in the ultras sections and the fuck did you come from? Just an ant. May not like it. May not like it. Oh, Dark's got another channel. Oh well, we'll just have to hide user from channel. No idea what that message said. But it's he's gone. Anyway, Scotty boy, thank you for what did you say? Shiba dog shaking his body from left to right, surrounded by red hearts. Right, let me just try and jump into more of these comments. If the club controls the pyros, at least then there's real health and safety behind it. Ban them, says Paul. Just ban them. Ban who? Ban who? Scottish Rugby do a good pyro show before rugby at Murrayfield. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that we're going to ever be rugby players or rugby fans sitting on our arse doing nada. You're not wanting that at Scottish football. But I just think that going forward, the fact that we've got a ban, Celtic do have a ban sitting on them in a European context. If there's any pyro let off in a game in Europe within a year's, we're going to get a reduction in tickets. We've got a reduction in tickets for the cup final. Remember that. We had a 500 reduction in tickets. There's another potential ban sitting there. So I'm just thinking, after seeing the pyro going off at the Hibernian game today, is there a chance that if the fans groups in question decide to down tools as it comes, I mean, they probably say, no, it's not up to that. Maybe they want to have some kind of say with the pyro. But it's a question that's in the comments bit, and it says, would pyro from the club be the answer? 217 votes, 56% say yes, 44% say no. It'd be an interesting one to put out to a bigger amount of fans. 72 minutes on in the Hearts game, and it is 3-0 Hibernian. Pyro at grounds, Baz. Or ban all pyros at grounds. I'm not too sure. It's in the day and age where we go, you can't ban all pyro at grounds, mate, because you would then ban pyro on Flag Day. You would then ban pyro on the day that, when the cup games, cup final, pyro goes off in that. I just think that if it's in a controlled manner, it could be a go-between. I mean, you could let pyro off at half time. There's bound to be bits that the football club can come to a common meeting place with the fans about letting pyro off in certain situations. I think that we need to up the conversation on certain things when it comes to the club. Class day for me today. My twin boys, my nephew, have appeared. Burst after a party. Bros, I know from me, it says Michelle. Still till I die, 5-0. Kenny and Dies Maida to score today. I think they both will score today. Now we're seeing the real Hearts, and I think that we could be. The board won't pay for pyros. Well, let the fans pay for it like they do already, but then just let it have a controlled manner about it. Do you know there is ways that you can have an adult conversation about this type of thing, and you know there has to be some way forward that the club could come together. Hearts have just had a shot go past. It's another one, another long range effort. Same guy, keeper puts it over. That's a couple of long range effort Hearts have had. Late Christmas present today. Hearts dropping points, Huns will drop points, and Celtic to win 4-0. I'll be ecstatic if we win 4-0. Absolutely ecstatic if it is 4-0. I need to go in and sort that out. I'll sort it, sell it. I need to go back in and reload it. Let me just do this just now. Hearts are coming forward again. Do they take another long range effort? Don't fucking freeze now. Ball comes in. Oh no! Hearts have just scored. Header. Fuck's sake. Lawrence Shanklin scores from a header. 75 minutes into the game. Hearts have brought one back. They're never going to score three. Never going to score three, surely. Hibs aren't going to Hibs this game and concede another 2 goals. Jesus God. Celtic would offer the Pyro Company a third of the quote of the price. Yeah, they would do that. Don't Hibs at Hibs. I know. Don't Hibs at Highways. Alright, let me just go into this. And not that. Yeah, see if I just do this. And that updates it. Why does that come on that screen? I didn't want to do that. There we go. Should be updating shortly. 76 minutes into the game, 3-1 to Hibernian. What that does do to the table, though, is it puts them a goal to the good. So Celtic are now 5 goals. So Celtic really need to score at least 3 goals today. We are sitting on 17 games. They are sitting on 19 games as it stands. So, you know, it's still within our grasp to overtake Hearts. And could we overtake them before we play them at the end of January? That's the big one, isn't it? Swedes train the fans to use pyrotechnics safely. Ah, well, there you go. Schmeichel's not listed as injured on Flash Score. He's not injured. He's not. I just think he's been dropped. He's probably came back into. He's probably came back after Christmas Day, like too much turkey, boss. And the bosses just went, Jesus. Uh, Changing my prediction to 5-0 Celtic. Centre settle and centre mid. That's the answer. Yeah, I know it is. It's just the software just taking its time to update. It always updates just before we get the live. So, never for this bit. Time and fans group can meet with the club once a month. Have civil discussions. They used to, James. They used to meet once a month. That's the thing. Don't know. I think that changed under Nicholson. Hearts had another cross in there. And I tell you one thing, The Hibs player just puts him off. Looks like he might injure himself in the doing so. Derek McInnes, your bubble has burst. Your bubble has burst. Your bubble has burst. Derek McInnes, your bubble has burst. Pros are causing fines, less tickets. Look at the bigger picture. Don't want that, do we? Who has their Celtic top on? I tell you one thing. I know that there's been the not another penny, but by heck, my Facebook feed was full of kids getting Celtic gear. Absolutely full of it. And people that stand in certain sections of Celtic Park as well. Absolutely full of Celtic merchandise. Hibs player going off. A lot of people asking how Stephen Johnson is. Celtic. Is that your Celtic Christmas jammies? Aye, aye, aye. 80 minutes into the game. 80 minutes into the game, and another Hibs player has went down. Hearts are trying to make a change. It is still Hibernian 3, Hearts 1. Can Hibernian hold out? Stuart Finlay is off. Can Hibernian hold out? And will the league table still? I mean, 5 goals. We were way behind them goals wise. We do have 2 games in hand on them as it stands. They have played 19. Celtic have played 17. For me. Oh. Hearts trying to get a goal there. It is all about what Celtic do. My Celtic has a 100% win, but for the Dons game. Celtic badge on the bottoms. Can Hibernian hold out before we do the live watch along? And if I am behind on the watch along, don't muck it up. Don't muck it up. There is backup with the team. So the question is, would Pyro from the club be the answer going forward? 252 votes, 56% say yes, 44% say no. It wouldn't be the answer. And Sean's wearing his blue oyster leather chaps. We've got the Jambos on 25th of January. I know they're doing. Just give him money for Bowie and give them Kenny. Do you think that he's better? Serious question. Do you think he's better than Johnny Kenny? Can Hearts score 2 goals in the next 8 minutes? It has been. I mean, I know that Hibs did score in the second half to make it 3-1. But can they ultimately hold on? Timeline. I mean, it's 3 minutes into the game that they scored their first goal. Hibernian player just coming off. 255 votes for the poll. Wins for Hibs. Celtic, Ayr, Dunfermline would make my Christmas. John's got a bet on. Hibs trying to get forward, not getting as forward as they would like to, but as long as the scoreline stays the same, that is all that I'm worried about. The Celtic game is on Sky Sports today. It is on Sky Sports, so if you've got Sky Sports, just get that on. Pyro from the club, how would that work? It needs to be at least 20 minutes before kickoff. No, it doesn't, Big Rab. If you look, the Hibernian game today had pyro about 5 minutes before kick. I'm not even that. It was about 2 or 3 minutes before kickoff, and that's the only reason I'm asking it is because Hibernian had pyro that was done by the club. The fans had a tifo, and the club did the pyro in the park. Is that the answer? I think it maybe is. I think it maybe is. Hibs are showing everyone else how it's done. Press the diets high. The defenders are not comfortable in the ball. It was the way that Hibs were distributing the ball in the first half. I mean, there was a couple of diagonal balls. Bowie got only 3 or 4 goals more than Kenny with double the playing time. I'd go for Kenny. Yeah, I looked at the stats this morning. I think it's only 2 goals more with double the game time. What's wrong with a good laser show? It's not really dark enough for the laser shows, is it? A good old fashioned laser show from the 1990s. Somebody went raving far too much. Maybe the club could invest in a laser show. Well, I'm going to finish the poll up because we will be getting ready for the watch along. But we are just waiting to see what the final score with Hearts. Hibs. Hearts are at Hibernian's ground. Derek McInnes isn't looking too clever. Jed Johnson says to Stephen, great to have you back, brother. Hope everyone's had a great Christmas. And you're not feeling as rough as he is. What about the fans just fucking sing? Yeah, that would be better, wouldn't it? If the whole stadium just got back to singing. Mikey Boy Resurrection. 112. Resurrection. Let US start the party. Thunderstorm warning. Oh, great. When did that flash up? On your phone, like? Yeah, we're going to have thunder and lightning during the watch along today, which means the Doug will be going bonkers. Hearts are making a change 87 minutes into the game, and it's still 3-1. What's the beat for this jam? See, now you've got me in res mode. 4 million for disco lights with no lasers. I don't think they spent 4 million on those lights at Celtic Park. If they did, they were ripped off. Our board will never invest their money in pyro, literally burning it away. Hey, says the Highlander. I'm sure they waste more money. I'm from the Ultimate Buzz era, sadly. The Ultimate Buzz. I'm saying nothing. Said nothing on this channel. Give away my past in a previous life. 5 minutes to be added. An extra time. I'm on 88 minutes. No, it's just the delay that. Oh no! Hearts have just scored again. Jesus. Cammy Devlin's just scored for Hearts. It's 3-2. Unbelievable turnaround. Unbelievable turnaround. Hibs. Honest to God, man. That was the keeper's fault. The keeper. Oh, I mean, it was a shot from outside the box. It was a curling shot. Keeper tries to put it away, puts it back into the Cammy Devlin, who's just in the box, and then he puts it in the back of the net. Come on, Hibs. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I'm not going to believe this. Surely not. Oh, my God. It's going to be a draw, isn't it? Hibs are going to Hibs it. I can't believe this. I cannot believe it. Hibs are going to Hibs it. Oh, man. See? That's trying to get me talking about more base X days and fucking and Hibs going Hibs it. Oh. I was called after my dad, Bobby Reid. You were called after your dad, Bobby Reid. Will Hibs hold on? Can they? 6 minutes? 6 minutes? Where did 6 minutes come from? Hearts are going again. Oh no! Jesus God, it goes past. Keeper makes a great save. Oh my goodness, that was some save. That was a cracker of a save. Absolute cracker of a save. Hibs are hanging on by a thread. Absolutely hanging on by a thread. God, Hearts are coming again. It's going to be another. It's going to be a goal kick, I think. Come on, Hibs. Do not fuck this up. A lot of us can't deal with it. Celtic TV's I was way behind. Isabel Reid is gone. Never mind. I love these folk with fake names. .91 minutes. Spanish telly doesn't really show you Scottish football games, you know what I mean? Just keep booting the ball at the park. That's what they need to do, isn't it? Just hold on. 92 minutes into the game. I'll not be able to handle this if they Hibs it. If Hibernian Hibs it, it's not illegal till you get caught. Then warned and caught again. I don't think they really worry about you watching British TV on an illegal stream here in Spain. Just saying. Everyone does it. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Del Scott. It's not even flashed up on my screen yet. Fuck's sake. Come on. Oh. Oh no, here comes a ball for Hearts. Come on, Hibs, get the ball down. I can't face the comments. Jesus. The Guardia Civil didn't worry about fucking illegal streams in Spain. It's the last thing that they're thinking about. Throwing from Hearts. Oh, oh, how did Hibs no score there? Oh. Football's on Sky Sports, mate. Come on. You've got to be having a laugh here. They're just lining up for Hearts. Come on. Oh, what a save! What a save for the Hibs goalkeeper there. Oh, yeah, dancer. What a save for the Hibs goalkeeper. I mean, Hearts are just putting pressure, pounding, pounding. Come on. Come on. Come on, Hibs. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Still 3-2. Hearts, last kick of the ball. Everybody's in the box for Hibs. Everybody. Even the Hearts goalkeeper. Get up the park. Oh, what did he go down for? Oh, man. Come on. Is that it? Is it over? Come on, get in there. Yes. Oh, we might not have jumped into the into their goal difference. The goal differences went from 19 back up to 21. But I tell you one thing, Hibernian have just won, which is absolutely fantastic as far as Celtic are concerned, because Celtic have 35 points. Win today and we go to 39 points. Winner game in hand, and we could go above them on goal difference. Come on, get in there, Celtic. Celtic have got it all to do today, though. We do have to play Livingston away from home. Now, previously, when we have played Livingston, let's see if we get some of the previous scores. Let's see if the team's even sorted itself out yet. There is the live table as we speak. There is some of the last score lines between Celtic and Livingston. Livingston away, we've scored 3 goals on 2 different occasions in the past 2 years. We have scored good few goals, 3 goals. Can we score 3 goals today to do our end of the business? The full-time score at Hibernian is Hibernian 3, Hearts 2. We will have the rest of the live scores coming up here with the game this afternoon, so make sure that you join in for the watch along. I am going to go and get ready for the watch along in a couple of minutes. Let me see if this is the right team that is up, if it has all corrected itself. See if we get the Celtic team. How many goals do you think that Celtic can score today? I'm going to go for 4-0. I think I will go for 4-0. Yeah, that's it. Although they've got Sinisalo on goals with a green and white top on. Need to sort that out. Johnny Kenny up front. Dice Maeda, Benji Negrin, McCown, McGregor, Engels and Yang in the midfield position, and then the back three of Tierney, Ralston and Trusty. Fantastic. Everything's going to plan so far. I did say this morning, There's every chance that Hibernian could win the game today. And look at Hibs fans. Look at the Hibs players. They're on the middle of the park. Their arms as they sing out their song, Sunshine and Leith.
Goes through, should square it. And listen, they had to hang on at the end there, but well-deserved winners for me on the day.
Yeah, let's just take in this anthem. It's one of the great
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant seeing that. Fantastic. Let's get the screens out. I've just closed down everything. Can't do that. Absolutely bad. That's what you call natural order. It is that. 3-1 to the boys and girls. 3-0 Celtic. There's been a lot of 3-0 scores before. I think it could be 3-0. I think it's all in Celtic's hands. Right, what do I get the channel on this dongle? 2-0, absolutely brilliant. 5-0 says Stephen Johnston. If it is 5-0, it gets us jumping right into the, we need to do it against Livingston. We're due someone at absolute tanking. Is today the day that we give 2-1, says Celtic Girl. Oof, not sure about that. Sunshine on Leith getting sang out in Edinburgh. Be a good night for the lads in Edinburgh tonight, I tell you that for sure. They'll have a fantastic. Kieran, if you want to go on to Camel 1. The Camel.1 live. Camel.1 live. It's Camel1.live. If you go into that, you'll find the Celtic game if you don't have anything else to watch on. Cannot believe that Johnny Kenny's getting another chance. Well, why not? I think that he's the only Celtic striker that we've got. The question should be, what on earth is Shin Yamada doing in training that's making Johnny Kenny look like Ronaldo? The first full, I'd say the league table looks a lot better now because Hearts are on 19 goals. When you look at the players that we've got today, they're obviously going to set up in a 3-4-1-2 formation, which is interesting. They're going to play with two strikers. Will that allow Celtic more room on the pitch? Do you think that Motherwell beat the current Buns? Peter, I think that they could. I think it'll be a draw. I went with my gut instinct this morning. And I went with a draw this morning. I think that Motherwell will get a draw. I don't think that they'll get. You never know. You never know. Motherwell will want to win. They've got that game in hand. Rangers. So they might be thinking, don't know. As long as Celtic win, doesn't really matter. But if Motherwell can take points off them and going forward, it would be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, big shout out to Celtic Girl this afternoon. Come on, you boys in green, make it our Saturday more beautiful. And Scott says that, Scott Boy said that. Make sure that you do join me for the watch along. That will start in roughly about 10 minutes before the game. I asked a question at the beginning of this video today because Hibernian let off pyro from the stands. Hibernian did let off pyro, so my question is, would pyro from the club be the answer going forward? There's been 314 votes, 55% say yes, 45% say no. I'm going to finish that poll up, and I shall see you all in the watch along. Make sure that you've got your football on the telly and get your phone out and sit and chat with us watching the game together. On that note, have an absolutely fantastic day, Celtic fans all around the world. Part 1 of the football today is done. Scoreline was Hibernian 3, Hearts, Jesus, 2. How close did that get?